Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Delirium 3.10 episode. Well, I'll do that on the next slide. This episode we're responding to comments, and that's a Dorito notes if you've never seen one. Hello, guys. How you doing? Welcome back to another episode. Let me tab over to this. Oh, episode 291. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Welcome to episode 291. Today, viewer questions. So I've taken your questions and turned them into a presentation while also answering the people's questions. So what do we got here? We got PRXARN. He comments 350 in this video, which I was talking about oil and what you can do and how you can use black oil and gold oil to get an additional chance to get an additional drop, and it will double drop. And I was talking about double drops. So he says, I've just had double Kadiro on the same chest with triple teal, so apparently that has nothing to do with black. Don't ask me how though. Maybe you know. So I said 5 chests can give 5 Kadiros. So he probably opened 2 and got 2 fast Kadiros, or opened all 5 and got 2 Kadiros and thought it was a double. But what I'm talking about is 1 chest giving 2 Kadiros instantly popping at the exact same time. You press a Harbinger chest, you get 2 Ancient Orbs out of 1 chest. You press a Currency chest, you get 2 Mirrors, for example. Completely different than what he's talking about. Probably. He has no proof anyways, so... yeah, we've done thousands of Blight maps. Doomsday. That dedication of the Baron lol. True! What do you think about making Summoner this late in the league with no currency? Is it worth it? This late? It's still early, bro. It's only a month. Yes. Summoner is awesome. No lie. Dude, I've played it this much. I played it that much last season. I played it that much this season before that. Dude, I think Summoner's pretty good. Besides what they do to it, it's just a fun playstyle. Okay, so if you like Summoner, you're probably still gonna like it. I don't know how to say that name. Nembinom Thenku. Can I farm tier 13 plateau with this build, but with 20x, 20 plus minus, Doom plus plus, X budget, always the plus, more budget. Okay, so I wrote to him the best tip possible. It's like a league start tip. Hey dude, did you know about Vaal Summon Skeleton being completely broken in the game? So you use Vaal Summon Skeleton in a 6-link with melee splash, feeding frenzy, minion damage, melee physical damage, and brutality / ruthless depending on what you're doing in the build. Ruthless if you're dealing elemental or chaos, brutality if you don't deal anything except physical. And then this can farm everything. So like for an example, in my build I deal like 20 million DPS roughly with the zombies. If I put in summon skeletons instead of the zombies, it's like 200 million or something stupid. So yeah, I can highly recommend budget. On a budget 20x, you can use summon skeletons to do higher tier than you could do with just zombies. He didn't say AFK, by the way. Got him. Dragon fan. This is on my build guide. So he says, I'm running the Spirit Offering, King of all Summoners tanky build, but I was wondering what link would be better. They had same links, but instead of brutality, they have minion speed. Should I replace that with minion damage? Sure. So the question actually, he gave all this information, and the question was, minion speed, should I replace that with minion damage instead of brutality? Because he doesn't want to run brutality because he's running Spirit Offering, because he has chaos damage, so he said instead of minion speed, can I run minion damage? So, again, brutality makes it so your minions can't deal elemental or chaos damage. So in a Spirit Offering build where you got physical as chaos, you wouldn't want brutality, and minion damage is still a good replacement. Yeah. Seems fine to me. Dabomb on my Blight video. How to AFK Blight. Do you anoint both rings with additional meteor? Yes. Meteor tower is so fun. So to get it, 1 verdant oil, 1 opalescent. You can also get Stun Anoint. Glacial Towers are fun. Glacial Cage Tower and the Petrifying Tower. You should try these out if you haven't tried them. They're really, really, really fun. This shit is broken. So if in a future season Meteor gets nerfed, we have alternatives. Hello, do you have Vaal Raised Zombie? Hello, Antennas. Do you have Vaal Raised Zombie? Or a simple 21 gem? So I answered simple 21 gem because there is no Vaal Raised Zombie gem. So then I went on with a little thing down here. This is separate. I wish there was. Hint. Hey GGG, please take notes. We want Vaal Raised Zombie. Okay, Dumont Robert. I need to add a clip in here, so let me figure this one out. So he's hi Ethan. You can sacrifice fragment. You can add sacrifice fragments. They add 5% quality per piece, up to 15, actually 20. Or mortal fragments, which add 10 per piece, technically up to 40. You think it's worth? So first of all, you can have a 5-way map device. So technically, you could put 4 fragments in with a map, so you could get 4 times 5 is 20%, and 4 times 10 is 40%. First of all, then the second thing is I don't think you can use sacrifice fragments, so enjoy this clip. Okay, so I have a Blight map, 4 frags, start the Blight map. Don't misclick, start the Blight map. And we're back from the clip. So yeah, the clip shows how I start a Blight map and it doesn't consume the fragments and they don't get used. And I could show how I could put 4. So it you can't. So it doesn't. It would be amazing. Do you think it would be worth it? Yes. If we could do it, we would. It would be just like chiseling our maps. So yeah, you can't fragment your Blight map. Sorry. So I'm a Blight map video. Sac frags. If he's talking about normal maps, I'd use it when I'm doing Nico for Sulfite, because the quality matters in Sulfite. Mr. Gaming Plays. So how much is the budget for this build? Well, it's been updated today, so he asked it on this oil video, but like more up to date is 860x. I'll update the POB today. We made some upgrades. You'll see them in the stream. I could go through them right now real quick, actually. So real quick, let's see. So I got a passive cluster. So we had this one, Vicious Bite, Rotting Claws, Holistic Health. So this isn't changed. But we got Surging Vitality, Vicious Bite, Rotting Claws, and then we have Feast of Flesh, Flow of Life, Vicious Bite. So, like, it's pretty disgusting. So we got another Rotting Claws one. Another Rotting Claws Vicious Bite. So then we have... We don't need Dread Banner in with Awakened Generosity. So you can 6-link it so you have more mana. And then you can have a 2-link Chaos Golem Minion Life or Stone Golem Minion Life. Or you could run 2 Golems. And we still have an Unset Ring. Dude, cluster jewels are so powerful, man. Megalomaniacs are insane, dude. Oh my god. The build, it's coming together. So that's 860x. Another question. What's up? This is on my Cyrus video. In the description, PoE, it shows a different build than you're using since you're doing the Cyclone setup. I've mentioned the Cyclone setup a bunch. I'll mention it again. Probably needs to be its own video now that I think about it. Cyclone swap video XD. So anyways, yeah, or I could title this one as the Cyclone swap video because people want this answered so badly. So Cyclone, all it is a Cyclone Desecrate Castle Channeling Bone Offering 21-23 Bone Offering setup. So I put in my Alberons, which is similar to the normal boot that I use in the build. I'd rather use an the boot and change the color, but I just am too fucking lazy, so I have a swap. And so I swap in this, and then I can Cyclone and always have Bone Offering up, which is pretty useful. And higher level Bone Offering gives you more life recovered on block. So that's what we're doing there. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce to the Cyclone. So a bigger Cyclone for bigger AoE, but it doesn't really matter. So you can level 1, level 1, level 1. Then you go higher for more more castings. And the order, technically you want Desecrate before Bone Offering, and that's all that matters. So you know when in a 4-link, let's say there's this, 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 this. So it goes like this in a right, like a C. So it starts in top left, finishes bottom left after doing the whole loop. So you want the top left, the first 3, one of them to be the green and the last one to be the blue, or the first one to be the green and the second one be the blue, second one be the green, third one be the blue, you know what I'm saying, to get this Desecrate Bone Offering. That's all that matters. The other 2 don't. You can put them anywhere. You just need Desecrate before Bone Offering. Okay. And basically the difference is when you start your Cyclone on the castable channeling, if you have Bone Offering first, it will cast this first, but there's no corpses to consume, and then it will cast this. There's a few like a 0.35 second delay because it's casting a whole other ability first instead of this first. You want corpses first. Okay. Next, Matthew. What's your opinion on Dual Wand Necro? Do you feel you're stronger? Dual Wand gives up a 6-link, so you don't feel stronger. In fact, you give up a lot going for Dual Wand setup, and then you can't Cyclone. That's like just looking at it really quickly. You know these things are true. You give up a 6-link, you can't Cyclone, and because you went Dual Wand, you don't have a shield then, so you didn't even benefit of going not a 6-link. I'd rather go a shield probably, and then the wands are super expensive, so going dual wands even crazier, dude. I don't know. You'd have to have a full build, and then you're talking really expensive, then maybe it's worth it, but like, why not just go 6-link? And I already have this 255x 6-link because I got Fortify Corruption because I'm the best. Anyways, thanks for the question. Ooh, Glass Jaws. Hi Ethan, I just paid 11.5x for a Megalomaniac with Vicious Bite and Body Bag and first among equals. Was it worth the price? I just jump instantly because I saw Vicious Bite and Body Bag. So I looked up Body Bag, I can't find it, I don't know what he's talking about, but when I looked up Body on the thing, the notable page of the new stuff for Megalomaniacs, I found Body Guards. So if he's talking about Vicious Bite Bodyguard, yeah, sure, dude. Big knockback, seems good. Life, knockback, mega memes, bodyguards, Vicious Bite, 11.5x is whatever. First among equals, I must go check out what it is, I forgot. Okay, real quick, we must include this. This is first among equals, 10% increased effect of non-curse auras from your skills. Non-curse aura skills have 20% increased duration. So 10% increased effect of your auras from your skills. Cool, man. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty decent for a Megalomaniac. You did good shit. Now we're back. Okay, we got Jimmy. Someone helped him out here. I didn't actually have to, apparently. So hello, Ethan. First of all, thanks for sharing your knowledge. No problem, dude. I noticed that you run blood magic in your helmet to support AG and spectres. It's actually for the spectre. I tried Empower for instead. I noticed that AG and spectres are greatly empowered. I see what you did there. Empowered, yeah. The same amount of mana with both gems activated, so I figure Empower is way better for our build. The blood magic isn't for our mana, so I figure Empower is way better for our build. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this guy corrects him because he's wrong. Blood magic makes the specters proc their abilities much faster, doesn't it? Maybe that's why. And he goes, true that, smiley face. So yeah, they got it. They got the answer. The reason is the specters use a lot of mana on their ability, which makes them take forever to use it again. Whereas if you have blood magic, they use health instead of mana, so they can spam the ability, and you get more frenzy and power charges out of the monkeys. So that's why we use blood magic. It's not for the AG. It's not because of our mana. It's for their mana. Hey, great video. Question, do you know if the Cyclone triggers elemental equilibrium? I'm thinking of switching out my Winter Orb to Cyclone instead. What you think? So technically, Cyclone doesn't deal elemental damage. So it can't trigger elemental equilibrium, but you can add elemental damage to your Cyclone very easily. So I said just add elemental damage to your Cyclone, smiley face. But I also put here, I used to add lightning or fire to my attacks. Winter Orb is a cool idea other than having to stop to channel, because he was mentioning he used to use Winter Orb to Cyclone instead of Cyclone, yeah. So I recommend Cyclone with some sort of elemental damage on your ring or Ami or something. It's really easy. Even your gloves can get it. Like, there's so many ways. Oh, so many ways, dude. It's so easy. And that was the last question. That's the entire video. A lot of good questions in here. I answered them on the YouTube in the comments, and then I shared the comment with you as well, and then I also added some extra stuff for the video. I even put together some stuff to answer some questions with proof for them so they understand it even better. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank everybody who joins today on the Patreon and the YouTube members. Thank you for everybody who's financially supporting the channel and all my subs on Twitch. I stream on Twitch. Thank you guys for all the support. I couldn't do this without you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!